I'm Laura. I've been teaching for 25 years, taught special ed for 12 and pre-K for 13. I have 3 children of my own, but they're very old now. What I absolutely love about this, because I always have my eye open, I do teach 4-year-olds, but I'm also a curriculum coordinator for our preschool. But I'm always looking for something that is affordable, something different, and something just colorful, something that's going to catch the kids' eyes, and something that's going to be fun for me to present, because basically teaching these 4-year-olds, they want to do something that's absolutely fun, okay? What I love about this is that it's not just about lacing cards or beads. You've got different things to use here, especially with the pipe cleaners, and I kind of laughed and said that, you know, we're so used to the lacing string and the yarn, never thought about the kid who's just beginning using the pipe cleaner. I'm going back to my room tomorrow and putting pipe cleaners in my box. Like I said, I've been teaching a long time, and this actually is what came to me here. But the neat thing about this is the children, you want to promote their creativity at the same time, and here for them to be able to use these little stickies on top of here and be able to create whatever they want. In my classroom, I could tell you, I'll have the kid that's going to rip stuff and he's just going to throw it all down, and then you're going to have the little girl that's going to literally try to make a little flower garden and her little bedroom window and that kind of thing on this. So it's really, really good. Here, you can just throw these down on the floor, they can lace them, and then you take them to another level. I think that's what I like about this a lot, is because there's so many different levels involved in this. And I cannot believe the price for this. Because at educational stores you would pay a heck of a lot more. So age appropriate for the 3s, especially this. You know, as a teacher, the styrofoam breaks up all the time. So this little block is absolutely unbelievable. The little fun pads especially are awesome. The more that I have taught preschool and have really worked with kids on writing, the big problem has been, I'm starting to notice that kids these days are having a hard time with the grip. And so we're trying to figure out all these different things to do with them. And finally, as a group of teachers, we actually met with a handwriting specialist and found out that if they didn't have strength in their shoulder and neck muscles through all of this movement, that there was no way that they would be able to hold a pencil. And that is exactly what really kind of drove me to this, knowing occupational therapists actually worked with this. One thing that I do in my classroom at the beginning of the year is I will have the kids lay on their bellies and prop their arms up and listen to a story with me. And I look around to see who's having a hard time, and I guarantee those are the ones that have the hardest time with the pencil grip, and I know that their muscles are not strong, so I try to reinforce other activities to strengthen that. Especially with these pads, being able to hang these up on the wall, you've got that movement, but you've also got the, you're also on the floor as well and strengthening it from that perspective. The activities in this, I think, is awesome. To be honest with you, at 3, at our preschool, I know a lot of parents that are trying to make children write their letters and write their name. You can't push a child to do something that they're not ready for. And I love this because this doesn't push them to go up and do that. Then when you move up to this group, this is absolutely fabulous with the magnetic board where they're creating the letter. Haven't read in depth, but from the discussion, you've got little things to say as they're making them, but you can hear how strong that is. And even for me, I have to work to peel. That is such a skill that they've got to have in order to grip that pencil. And just being able to make the letters. And then not only that, but they're making the letters, but then you can just tell them, hey, get creative. Why don't you just sit there and build something for me and tell me what you can do. So there are a lot of different things. It's not just about making the letters, being creative. And if they're sitting there building their own picture and they're not doing the letters and you're wanting them, you know, your initial thing is, oh, I want you to do your ABCs on this. And the kid's not, they're still doing what you want them to do because they're picking pieces up. Throwing the dice is or the die is a great thing because they're having to recognize, count numbers. They've got the numbers to match. And these activity cards, I said, actually, if you had these boxes here, I would buy a set, both sets of these from this group and that group. This is a teacher's dream, having this stuff in the classroom, because it's not only teaching the numbers, you got the colors, you got something big for them to be able to touch and count, and then you've got these great activities that they can sit there and do, you know, whistle like a quail, where here it is, the ABC ones especially. Anyway, so you got activities there with the numbers, but this one especially with writing their letters. Knowing that they got to start up at the top and go down at the bottom, because I can't tell you how many kids try to do it the easy way and just whatever comes to their mind first. So they've got to have that guidance to keep it going. But to be able to turn it over, and here you've got W, blow like a whale, you've got that connection there with the letter and the sound. But this right here, this would be something that, yeah, it's got a ring for it. That's great to keep them all in place, but I guess I would probably have them in a basket, or I'd stand up in front of my class and go, pick a card, and we would play like that. Children learn their letters and their sounds mostly from having fun, and doing this does it. I do some songs in my classroom, and I can't tell you how many times the parents will come and say, hey, so-and-so is going around going, bear, because of the song that you've been doing in your classroom and that kind of thing. So that I can see this, and then moving up to the next group where you got your lowercase, the writing tablets. What was it on these? Sorry. Okay, it's the green and then, no, blue then green. What I like is that it actually has the larger spaces for them. And as they get good at drawing and writing, that they actually have a box to keep it in. So it kind of helps them. Having these stickers is awesome too. I'm trying to think.
I think we'll maybe hire you as a salesperson.
I just, when I find something that I love,
yeah,
that's just how I am. But this is the kind of thing that I do. Like I said, my kids, I've got 2 in college, 1 in high school. When I'm not at work, if I'm in Target, I don't just go for my Diet Coke or the laundry detergent. I literally cruise up and down the aisles looking to see if there's something new. And I tell you what, this would be something that I would probably sit on the floor at the store and go, oh my gosh, okay, you can't buy everything at one time. What's going to be the best one to go for first?
Well, thank you very much.